All right, here we go. This is day 10. Here we go, come on. Carnivore diet. 10 days of hardcore carnivore diet. Let's show you guys what we got.
What's up, guys? My name is Seth Spartan, and I'm a nutrition, training, and hormone expert for Prometheus HRT, Testosterone and Hormone Replacement Clinic. Let me tell you a little bit more about me. When I was in high school, I got into lifting weights, and when I was 16 years old, I could bench press 350 pounds. I got into powerlifting after that, won a bunch of stuff, and by the time I was 19, I was able to bench press 410 pounds, squat 550, and deadlift 600. After that, I switched to bodybuilding, because I wanted to get paid to do what I love, and I thought I could be great. I won the Teenage Mr. Wisconsin at 19, and after that, I thought I could be the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, I was being delusional, but being pushed by the older bodybuilders didn't help. In my early 20s, I pulled the trigger and got completely juiced out. This was pharmaceutical grade with a prescription, so there was zero doubt of the quality I was using. I got absolutely jacked, and that's when these pictures were taken. At my biggest, I hit 260 pounds with visible abs. For reference, my height is 5'10.5" on the dot. I felt invincible for these 2 years. That is, until I had heart problems. High amounts of testosterone or anabolic steroids will hypertrophy your muscles, but they will also hypertrophy your heart, which is a muscle. When the heart walls get too thick, your heart can't pump blood out efficiently anymore. This is what kills all the bodybuilders and athletes every single time. And this is what happened to me. I got heart dysfunction from my heart being too big and too thick. God then hit me over the head with a hammer, and I stopped everything, not just the drugs. I stopped my nutrition, my training as well, everything. I just did cardio. This is what I looked like a couple years later, just a regular athletic dude. I got my heart scanned again with the same echocardiogram I got the first time, which diagnosed my heart issues before, and this time, everything went back to normal and was great. Praise God. Sometimes the heart doesn't go back to normal, unfortunately. I wasn't sure if I would ever bodybuild again, but after being reached out to by a testosterone replacement clinic and signing with them, I started the trek upwards again, this time to see what was possible on testosterone and HGH replacement. How far could I take it? I traveled the country competing, then I wanted to see how big and strong I could get. 405 bench press for reps, 635 incline bench press for reps, and a 500-pound squat for a whopping 12 reps with sleeves. Yeah, I think I hit close to my peak with that. I didn't feel like getting fat to be able to move even more weight. So now, this leads us to our current conquest and adventure, aesthetics. Jack Frank Zane sounds good to me. The goal of my channel, public speaking events, and when I talk to people in the gym is this: stop using anabolic steroids. There are severe health consequences. Stay natural or do testosterone and HGH replacement. We are currently living in a real-life steroid epidemic. Now let's have fun, guys, and get into the video. I am Seth Spartan.
Here we go. Quad, stop. Double quads, ab and thigh. Yep. There we go. One more double bicep, why not? All right, good with that. Let's do a side chest for you guys. You guys can see where we're at. Here we go. Come on. Yep. Here we go. Boom. I've seen better, but I've definitely seen worse. I can't really do a side tricep right now. I'm not super lean, but I'll give you guys what I got. Which wasn't much. Other side. We'll do this old school, which is really how all the guys are doing this, which is new school now. Ready? Here we go. Yep. Come on. This works better when you're oiled. Boom. Because when you're oiled, your skin doesn't stick onto each other. Let's see here. Let's do back poses and we're done. Yep. Yep. Boom. Double back. Box, sit. Come on. Yep. And that'll do it. Let's go. All right, guys. Let's give you a rundown. Let me give you guys a rundown of everything we did. And no, I'm not repeating anything I said last video. So go watch the video posted before this, which is day 7. But this is day 10 of the carnivore diet, hardcore carnivore diet. I'm gonna give you guys, my hair looks nice and blonde right now. I'm gonna give you guys the update, what we did, what we changed, what we're working on, so you guys can see. Well, I just finished flexing, but as you guys can see, we've made progress, and that's the key. So let me tell you guys, kaboom, kaboom, what we've done and what we've done different. So last video, I just want to tell you guys this. Last video we were doing, I did 7 days hardcore carnivore diet, meat only, salt, pepper. You know, if I wanted to have coffee, tea, you know, stuff with no artificial sweeteners, no sugar, just water, you know, whatever. Then I had that, but besides that, because again, this diet will not work if you have artificial sweeteners. If you can find sparkling water with no junk in it, then that's fine too. So having said that, we did 7 days, crazy transformation, hardcore carnivore diet as far as getting lean quick. And the secret with the carnivore diet, because I've dieted down on every diet, the secret is that you're just not hungry like you normally are. I've dieted down on the classic bodybuilder, which is, you know, high protein, moderate carbs, low fat, and you are just a mean person. On this diet, I can eat twice a day, and I'm just like not hungry. But let me tell you guys what we're changing and talk about vitamin C, because I forgot to talk about that last video. I want to apologize for my last video. I did day 7, and I had tons to say. I just laid everything out. So I'm not going to cover that stuff. I'm only going to tell you what's changed and talk about vitamin C, because I didn't in the day 7. This is day 10, obviously, of the carnivore diet. Day 7 was my first video. 7 days carnivore diet. Duh. So let's talk about what we changed. So we did the, you know, salt, black pepper, coffee, tea, you know, sparkling water, as long as there's no artificial sweeteners, no junk. That was fine. So I did basically meat only, and then I wanted to switch it up, have some cuts of meat, some leaner cuts. So I added in a little bit of butter if it was too lean. So that's what I did for the first, you know, when I hit day 7. That's where I was at. So now, this might be a little graphic, but I'm going to try to make it not graphic. But just from the butter, like, you know, just eating, because I was going pretty lean. I was doing some chicken breasts and stuff too, and I was doing some lean steaks and whatever. And just from adding in maybe too much butter, I was getting, my trips to the bathroom were starting to be, this is the first time that this has ever happened all the times I've done carnivore diet. But from adding too much butter, apparently you can have, you know, a little bit of, I'll just call it, you know, runny stool or whatever. So I was like, okay, well, let's go away from the butter. So now all I'm doing is meat only with some high quality Aldi's brand cheese. If I'm, you know, if I need some additional fats or what have you. But the secret, guys, and this is what I want you guys to realize, the secret is going to come down to the super nutrients in red meat and also the fat to protein ratio. So for carnivore, and this might seem counterintuitive, but for carnivore, to see the biggest success, you want to keep your protein and your fats about equal, okay? So if you're eating 200 grams of protein, you should have 200 grams of fat. And the reason for this is because this has given me the best success. I've done carnivore leaner, more fatty, whatever, switch it up, and you have to stick to animal fats, by the way. You won't get the same performance results. But what I found is with that 1-to-1 ratio, and I've went leaner where it's half a gram of fat to a gram of protein, and I got lean, but I didn't feel as good, and I didn't get as much satiation. I was starting to get more hungry because, you know, your body is there's like a sweet running point, okay? Your body's like an engine. That's for another video. But, you know, you're going to see the most success sticking. And if you want to go a little leaner for a little bit, fine. But you're going to see the most success because your appetite will be gone. If you do a 1-to-1 ratio, your appetite will be gone within a couple days. And you can basically diet as fast or as slow as you want. And that's my crazy success. And that's why I'm getting leaner so much faster on this diet. Because what? Because if I'm keeping my fats 1-to-1, then you're going to, and that's about 85% ground beef is 1-to-1, by the way. So that's where I see the biggest success. Having said all that, guys, what do you need to know besides that? So basically I'm just doing meat only and some cheese, but I'm keeping the ratio, 1-to-1. And the reason to opt out for, last video I talked about the difference, the performance and fat loss difference between red meat and other meats. So you can watch that video if you want more information, because that's big. But that's pretty much what you need to know. I'm just doing, you know, meat, cheese, maybe some salt and pepper, and like I said, coffee, basically just water, no artificial sweeteners and no junk. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. The only other thing that I might tell you guys is about vitamin C. So I guess this is important. You know, you have all these carnivore guys, Dr. Anthony Chafee and Paul, whatever, Saladino. You have all these, I'm bleeding. Oh, cut myself. Whoops. So you have all these guys, these carnivore guys, and they've turned the carnivore diet into a religion. It's not a religion. Guys, there are, and they say, oh, we're meant to only eat meat. We can't eat plants or vegetables. Shut up. Maybe, okay, I shouldn't say shut up. That's mean, but that's not true, okay? First off, I believe the Bible, word for word as it's written, that's it. But even if you don't believe that, what I'm gonna tell you guys is scientific fact, okay? So here's the thing is that from high quality meats, especially high quality red meat, you know, whether, you know, grass-fed's the best, but listen to what I'm about to say. From high quality meats, you can get absolutely everything you need to live and thrive and be at your best, except one thing, vitamin C. Now, if you eat your meat completely raw, fresh, raw, and you're getting grass-fed, you're going to have enough vitamin C to be okay. Okay, you're not going to get scurvy. Okay, there's many people groups that have done this, but the issue is that if you're eating, your medium rare, or if you're doing, you're cooking your ground beef, you can get scurvy very easily because the heat destroys vitamin C. So, but I'm going to go a step farther with that. I've done carnivore, I don't know how many times now. And the thing is that after a couple months, I start to feel a little bogged down. Sometimes actually I had it once where my teeth were starting to hurt a little bit. That's what we call vitamin C deficiency. Okay, I wasn't full-blown scurvy, but the thing is that, and why does this happen? What's the difference, guys, between a human being, aka me, and a lion, tiger, a wolf, your pet dog or cat? Carnivores, real carnivores, as found in nature, can produce their own vitamin C. So what happens is that with wolves, lions, tigers, all that stuff, they just make their own vitamin C as they need. Okay, that's easy for them. Humans, we have the gene, but it's been shut off. It's literally been deactivated. We have the same exact gene to produce our own vitamin C, but it's been clearly shut off. So that's why humans get scurvy, which means what? If you eat meat raw or really rare, yeah, you'll be able to get enough vitamin C because our human body can't produce vitamin C, but we recycle it, which means it keeps in circulation. So here's the key. You got two choices, really. But hang on. If you eat your meat rare or raw, okay, you will have enough to prevent vitamin C, like scurvy, but you won't have enough vitamin C to thrive, to be at your absolute best. Now, this goes against what all these carnivore guys are saying. That Anthony Chafee, Sean Baker, all these guys that have turned the carnivore diet into a stupid religion, what have you. Yes, you can eat plants. Of course you can. You can eat plants. You can eat vegetables. I just do the carnivore diet because I'm my biggest, fastest, strongest. I'm at my best on the carnivore diet. I'm way stronger, look way better, feel way better when I'm doing total carnivore, mostly carnivore, than in the past when I did high protein, high carbs. And I can't believe I'm saying that because I bought into that garbage for 10 years. Okay, so what I'm saying is that if let's say you eat your meat, you do the carnivore diet, and like I said, we can get everything from meat-only diet except vitamin C, okay? So if you eat your meat rare or raw, you'll get enough vitamin C to prevent scurvy and deficiency, but you won't have enough to thrive, to be at your best. So what do we do is, the option is, and you can do what I do, I'll show you guys. I bought this off of Amazon. This is vitamin C. This is pharmaceutical grade vitamin C from Amazon, $10 from Now Sports. Okay. What I would do is I would get yourself a micro scale and just do 50 to 100 milligrams per day. Get a micro scale, like one of the scientific scales. 50 to 100 milligrams a day. That's plenty to thrive and feel good. And I got to change this in my book, is that I found, because I used to do 500 to 1,000 milligrams a day, that's actually not good for you. What we find is that if you don't have enough vitamin C, what happens is you get a buildup of free radicals and toxins. But the key is if you do too much vitamin C, the vitamin C can actually damage cells directly. So the thing is that you want some, but you don't want too much, because if you don't have enough, you suffer oxidative stress and free radicals without the vitamin C, and then you'll get the scurvy and deficiencies. But then if you have too much, the vitamin C itself actually can damage your cells. That's crazy. I didn't know that. So guys, that's pretty much it. Seth Spartan, stay safe, stay healthy. And what I do, like I said, I'm not doing fruit, so I just add 50 to 100 milligrams of vitamin C per day. And, 12 ounces of water, shake, 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 drink it down. And that's what I do, because guess what? We can do the carnivore diet, but we can't make our own vitamin C like, wolves, tigers, lions, and everything else can. So big secret there, guys. So Spartan, stay safe. We outie. Outie, outie, outie.